So this is a freedom piece I wrote. They it was a challenge at first that you had to write it in a minute or for a minute, but I'm like, you really can't fit that inside of a minute. So I just went my own way with it. Um, freed, freed. I wonder if it feels like the wind, like skin. I mean, white skin that can swim through a sea of people and not feel like they're drowning. I don't know what freedom is. But they'll insist on telling me freedom is me having a job, me being able to get on a plane to Spain or Prague, being able to pray to whatever God. Do you need me to jog your memory? Freedom? Free? Freedom feels like feel free. Feel free sounds a lot like needing permission to me. I call you out and you say I'm a trip. But your words are as sure as words written on shores, so the signatures on these permission slips we supposed to get are forged, or they ain't chores. Niggas ain't never been something to do in the White House because they ain't chores. So our issues get swept under your rug. Never mop the scrub off of your clothes covered in blood. We still playing catch up. All over your election buttons, white collar crimes, and ties to drugs that you never slack the flood, powder detergent in hopes to wash out the sludge. Got niggas shackled to addiction. What's living when you're in a body you're afraid to live in? Sounds a lot like prison. Niggas be shackled to prison. Get behind where that glass is. Finally get 2020 vision. I peeked through my cocoon. See, I can see they let my brother fly for free, for sale, King Coon. So these walls got us institutionalized. How much a dollar costs? You ain't got to lie. This is how they pimp the butterfly. This shit was just a writing prompt. But I realized I'll pen stomp on pages while your words silently slide across comps you clicking. All heads being compositions, writing about how you were compositions. It's hard to say this shit in a composition, knowing that whatever police stating in these statements will hold more weight than whatever we stating, knowing I'll attend more funerals than graduations, death certs, no diplomas, because he ain't diplomas, so he ain't make it. Niggas passing but get left behind. We just try and pass. We just try and buy some time, but niggas call get declined. I wish I could chase freedom. I would, but you see what happens when we run. You run our credit, and our credit ain't never been good in hoods. Can't afford Skittles in Arizona without putting our life down for a security deposit on change we ain't signed up for. See, niggas' lives be on leash. No, niggas' lives be on leash, and y'all call it freedom when they give us some slack on our leash. Niggas ain't never been free. They'll be free to die. Shit, dying ain't even free. I question if life after death would make us free. Would we finally get our blessings? I asked the Reverend, if God is so forgiving, wouldn't that mean our oppressors could get into heaven? Are there riots on clouds when it rains? Is it because protesters are being hosed down? Is light in the muzzle flash of a barrel? Is thunder the roar of the crowd in a gunshot? Is that why it's so loud? And freedom be silent like the wind? That's that piece.
That was dope, brother.
Thanks.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
Khary's crib.